long run, but pretty much like 20. It's like 20. We're like 50,000. No, we're just at 33,000 feet. Now we're probably at 45,000. So it's like 11:30, and I still haven't finished my clinical. So I said that I would do my clinical when I get where I'm going. But I also know that I have to do my clinical on next Wednesday. Well, tomorrow's Wednesday, but next Wednesday after that. So that's what we're doing. And hopefully that comes out as an A or 100% because I need that 100%. I definitely need that. So we'll see. It's going to be a close call. It's going to be a close call because I only did like 20 vocabulary words and the max was like 60 vocabulary words, and then I said, you know what, I know the vocabulary is the hardest part on the test, but the other part on the test is not going to be studied that bad. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna have that to do. So I'm gonna get started on that in a minute. I'm gonna actually do that. But why did the Wi-Fi not work when I tried to do my test? So I said, okay, well, I guess I have to wait until we land. But it was just a whole lot of like things that go into just doing the whole typing. I typed it out. I typed it in. I did the other thing that you were supposed to do. I did all that. And it still didn't work. So I said, okay, whatever, that's fine. But yeah, that was like 20 questions long. The clinical last that long, and then I said that the other clinical for next week is going to be 2 sticks in the arms and then a test, a quiz as well. So I said I'm missing on the sticks, but I'll get it back. And yeah, she's gonna help me. So that's what I was doing. And our flight was an hour late. Because they said we were supposed to pull off at 10:10 and we pulled off at 10:53 or 10:54. And they said that it's already 2 hours ahead. So when we arrive, it's going to be like going on 1 o'clock or if we arrive and it's already 1 o'clock, then that's how we know that the flight was late. So we have to see what time it is. Hopefully I have tracked up the time right there, so I'll be able to see exactly when the time changes to make sure. Okay, we just landed. I'm waiting for my bag to come out the bag claim or whatever. So I said, okay, I still am good. I didn't take my jacket off the whole time. My jacket been on this whole time. So it's still good as far as baggage claim or whatever. So I made it to the baggage claim. Now I'm waiting for my bags to come out of this terminal thing, process, whatever. I took my camera apart. I got my passport still. I took my camera apart. And I did that that QR. It was not a QR code, but I did that thing on Lyft or whatever, so that way the price stay locked in for my Lyft or whatever. So I'm waiting right now on the thing to finally start playing. So we're waiting. While I'm waiting, I could put some little. my bag. Coming. Alright, I'm out. So I'm stranded, and I'm not stranded, but I'm supposed to be on my cruise in Long Beach, California. So I said, okay, well, you know, whenever you get back from your cruise or whatever, you can take your hair out. So I'm gonna take my hair out. I'm just playing. I'm not gonna take my hair out. But still, like, I still needed that time. The flight though was delayed by 1 whole hour. Not only was the flight delayed by a whole hour, but the whole entire time that the flight was delayed, the people were sitting right here just doing nothing all day, and I was just like, okay, well, fuck it. I'm still gonna be able to make my cruise, and I wasn't able to make it, so now I'm just standing right here on the phone with people, and I'm so fucking mad. So I'm waiting for you to answer the phone and take my long ass time.
Why not take your in-laws on a Caribbean cruise?
Still got my money though.
Fun fact, only about 2% of the Caribbean islands are inhabited. Ready to start exploring? The Blue Iguana Cantina serves 900 burritos and tacos a day, with our chefs mixing up 9 salsas fresh from scratch every morning. That is, as they say that, delicioso. Thinking about a fun Carnival cruise? Need a justification? You need to have fun in your life. Studies show that having fun reduces stress. And stress reduction leads to better tan lines and more stories that start out with an story. For some top to bottom fun, check out Waterworks. Probably twist your water slide. Quite possibly the flashiest way from point A to point B. Fun quiz, true or false? You can join Carnival's guest recognition program, the VISP Club, before you even set sail. Totally true. The VISP Club is so awesome that you can join.
Totally true. Shut the freaking door.
Our onboard room stands equal 145 feet above sea level. You've never seen a Caribbean like this before. And the Caribbean probably hasn't seen this side of you either. Fun quiz. How do you know if you're a red frog or a blue iguana? Easy. Just look at what bar you're sitting. If the sign says red frog, well, there's your answer, amigo. Fun fact. When you're on a Carnival cruise, not only can you but it's prepared.
Fun fact, when you're waiting for somebody to answer the phone and you don't have nothing else better to do except to wait for them to answer the phone, just try to connect to the Wi-Fi. Like I'm trying to connect to the terminal Wi-Fi, and it's taking a long time, but the Wi-Fi in Long Beach, California is ass. So I just said, no, it's not working at all. That shit bogus.
Our onboard shops are filled with great souvenirs, gorgeous jewelry, and all the everything swimwear you'll ever need. There's even cherry on top with candy stores with culture sweet stuff, including cakes and flowers. The best part, in international waters, everything is duty free.
I can't wait to get my phlebotomy right. So I can be a phlebotomist. Phlebotomy is what that shit at for real.
Like your style. But check out the of our newest ship. You'll find LNG, that's liquefied natural gas, a clean burning fuel. And Carnival was the first cruise line in North America with an LNG powered ship. Mexico introduced chocolate to the world. You can take her off with us next time you're there. Over 100 metric tons of ice is consumed aboard aboard a single cargo ship here. Most of it in frothy town. It is a Sunday at Carnival. Can I please have the name and booking number?
The name.
So we have the frenzy on May 5th, which is today. 3 days from Mexico with no Carnival vacation protection, no prepaid gratuities, and an email address with Josiah Mouth92@gmail, where you're going to go ahead and get a survey. And this is sailing for today. How can I help you, ma'am?
So my flight ended up being, I booked the flight, I put the flight time as 12 o'clock, 12:40, and they ended up, the flight was delayed for a whole hour. And when I arrived at the airport, they ended up telling me that they called me and they said you have 30 minutes. And I said my flight just arrived and my baggage claim has not yet came out yet. So they said, okay, I'm gonna give you 30 minutes. So then I still came over here and when I came here, the doors were closed for the terminal, and I said, can I please get on the boat right now? And they said, no, it's already closed. So they said, yeah, call the 1-800 number.
Okay, and do you have a passport?
Yeah, I definitely have a passport.
Okay. So you're trying to meet at the next location, is it, that you're trying to do? Or are you trying to meet at Ensenada?
Ensenada, no, I'm not trying to meet at Ensenada because my flight was delayed, but so I know for a fact I'm not gonna make it all the way to Ensenada in time.
Okay. Alright, so at this time, what will happen is, because you were a no-show, with when the sailing comes back, within a couple of days, the sailing comes back, they'll go ahead and refund you the $32.34 for the government taxes. That's all you would be eligible for as far as a refund.
Just the taxes, not the excursions, because I called and she said the excursions I could get that back.
Yes, that'll automatically cancel.
The excursion is going to automatically cancel, and the tax is going to come back.
Yeah, so you'll get back the $32.34.
And the excursion money too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the only thing that I was trying to make sure about. So you said that'll happen after the cruise comes back.
Yeah, after it comes back, they'll go ahead and send it back to the original form of payment. So however you paid for it is how they'll go ahead and send back whatever you're entitled to as far as the refund.
Okay, thank you. But is there a way that I can use the credit? Can I get a credit so I can book again?
For the $32, you mean?
No, I'm talking about for the $350.
What $350?
For the original price of the cruise?
You don't get that back.
So I don't get that back. I just have to get a book and whole nother
The
one.
only thing out of what you paid $351.66 for the cruise. The only thing that you get back is $32.34.
Okay. Is there like a can I get like a transport back to the airport?
No, you would have to get your own transportation. We don't have any transportation that could accommodate for that.
Oh, that's kind of the only way, but that I was going to be able to get back from the airport was with you guys in the first place. But okay, I can definitely
we would
do
have
that.
it, so you would have to. Did you get you got a transportation package?
Yeah, I got a transportation package, and when I was trying to get the transportation package here, my flight was 10 minutes behind the time that you guys 10 minutes behind the time that you guys said that was too late to get it. So I ended up getting my own transportation, and when I got my own transportation, the flight was way too behind.
So the transportation package, they're not going to get back to you. That's not refundable, so they won't give you the $34.99. But as far as transportation back, they wouldn't be able to give you shuttle service back because they only give you shuttle service back when we get back from embarkation. So yeah, you would have to find like an Uber or a ride share.
But I do get my excursions right.
Excursions. Sure. transportation that you don't get.
Okay, so okay. So can you just go over the exact stuff that I'm going to get back so I can
Give
put
me
it.
1 second. I'm going to switch you over to the fun shop. As far as the cruise goes, the sailing itself, you're only going to get back $32.34. Now I'm going to get you over to the fun shop. They're the ones that handle everything as far as excursions, the transportation. They're going to tell you exactly what you're eligible to get back and what you're not eligible to get back, okay?
Okay.
All right, 1 moment. To ensure high quality service, your conversation may be recorded. We are experienced counselors to provide kids in fun activities so that parents can play long into the night. Did you know that Carnival Celebration features pieces of carnival history all over the place? There's one there, and over there, and right around the corner. You should make plans to check it out. This ship isn't technically a museum, but it would be a fun one. Think about it. If the dolphin became your best friend, it would be a BDSM. Best dolphin friend forever. Get it?
So I just now am mad. I was excited earlier. Now I'm mad. Now I have nothing else better planned but to stay for the time that I need to stay so I can catch my flight again, because there's no point in me booking another flight in the first place, because that's more money on top of that, and plus I don't have any clothes other than the clothes that I have in my bag. So I said, yeah, I'm just gonna book that. And that was really just the only thing that was, it's just like, I knew the flight left an hour after you were supposed to leave. And once the flight left the whole hour after you were supposed to leave, at that point there was no reason for you to even pull up and not be in no type of sense of urgency. But again, the baggage claim took 30-40 minutes, but that's besides the point. I'm just ready to go to bed. Like, I'm not even hungry at this moment. I'm just ready to go to bed. I'm just tired. I just need something else to focus on besides just this. I need something else better to focus on. And the people who was there, I don't know where they went. I don't know if they left, or I don't know if they had other things going on where they couldn't, where they talked to the right people or they didn't talk to the right people. But even if they did talk to the right people, there's no point of us constantly trying to go back and forth with the cruise line, because like I said, we was there before the cruise even departed. But once the cruise departed, then they just basically said that there was no way that you can get a refund, or there was no way that you could even get to the. They said you can go to the port, the Ensenada port. I was like, if I booked a flight all the way to Mexico to go to the Ensenada port, there's no reason for me to even try to make it like a fun adventure no more, because I'm missing the first 2 days. So I just said, you know what, I don't care no more. Next time, I'm just not gonna book with Carnival. I'll book with like Fun Day at Sea or something, because the Carnival cruise is just all over the place, and I just don't have that type of like constraint anymore. Like, I used to be able to just hold my anger in, but I am so mad. I wanted to curse them out, but I just said, no, I'm not going to do that, because at the end of the day, there's no reason for me to be mad when it wasn't your fault, but it still wasn't my fault either. And that's why I'm upset, because it's still definitely not my fault. So, oh well. Next time, just don't worry about whatever it is that you get. Next time I'm just gonna get a plane and fly to Long Beach myself. I'm not gonna hop on the plane anymore, because that was a whole entire hour. No wonder people don't like catching flights anymore. No wonder the whole Spirit airline shut down. It's just crazy, because you know that it's a lot of people trying to get to the same place, because the two people who was on the flight with me, I don't know what they're doing, but basically they was definitely on the same flight, and they ended up renting a car, and once they rented the car, I guess they drove straight over here, but they was still really, really late. And then the people, they cut the lights off, they cut the power off in the building, and they basically said that there was no other way that we could get our money or
something. We couldn't even talk to nobody. So I was just like, yeah, don't sign me up for that no more. Cause that's not the type of cruise that I've been on before. Like I've been on a cruise before, as far as getting there, coming back, but that was all the way down south in Florida. So I just said, yeah, I'm not gonna keep on playing this back and forth game with y'all about who in the right and who in the wrong. When you guys know that I definitely put the flight time in there, and the flight time was not at that time. We were supposed to pull off from Chicago at 10:10, and we ended up pulling off at 10:50. And that put me behind 40 whole minutes. And that is so crazy because I've never experienced no flight delay like that. So now I'm just, crazy about, just at least I got somewhere to be right now, because I could have booked a flight, go back home, but nah, that wasn't going to work out, as far as I wasn't going to be able to get my money back from the flight and get my money back from the cruise. I can't get both. I wasn't going to be able to get money back from either one of them. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to find me a place, and I'm going to go there, and I'm not going to ever be upset at myself no more. Because I'm definitely really mad, but I'll get some inspiration, I guess, and do something different, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I know my outfits or whatever probably not even gonna be. I can't even wear it. I was gonna wear swimsuits. I have to find something to wear, because I can't even wear that. Because, like I said, I'm not on a boat, and the fact that I'm not on a boat is very distraught to me. So yeah, when I get myself together, I'll record again and I'll let you guys know. But right now, I'm just not gonna keep on doing this. This is so irritating. Who's this? They steady blowing it up. Like, that was definitely my cruise, but I'm not gonna go for that right now. I'll go through that in a second. So, pretty much, this video is like so long, though. I've been doing this for like a couple years. Like, there's no reason that I shouldn't have that type of like I've been booking flights for myself for a couple years. Like, there's no reason why I should be that late on a flight. I've never been that late on a flight ever in my life. Like, this is not the type of place that I was trying to be in. I was trying to be in Mexico. So look at K1. I want to go when I go back home. Just out here in California. tired. Like, I hope it's not too much in order for me to get my money back. How many more minutes does it take till we get there? 10 minutes.